My name is Heidi Julavits. My novel is called The Vanishers. It's about a young woman who is a student at an elite paranormal institute. She's studying with a woman named Madame Ackerman, and eventually Madame Ackerman becomes jealous of Julia, is my main character's name, becomes jealous of her very apparent talents and strikes back at her by psychically attacking her, which is essentially like a telepathic illness that you pass along to somebody to which you mean harm. My interest in this subject matter originated in some real life experiences I had with friends of mine who became undiagnosably sick. And I got to watch how they traveled through the Western medical establishment and then made their way into the more marginal medical practices, and also watched how people's sympathies changed over time, how it went from, oh my gosh, this poor person, they have an undiagnosable illness, to maybe they're not sick, maybe they're making this up, maybe this is all in their head. And around this time I encountered a book called Psychic Self-Defense, which was written by an occult novelist slash practitioner in the 1930s named Dion Fortune. And she tells a story in there about how she had a mentor with whom she had a complicated relationship, and she suddenly became sick, inexplicably so. She didn't know what was wrong with her. She was sick for a year, and finally she figured out that her mentor was psychically attacking her. So I take that as my kind of seed story and move from there. And obviously it becomes a very rich metaphor for the ways in which we consciously and unconsciously and negatively and positively influence the people in our lives and the people we love or the people with whom we have complicated relationships. How what's inside of you can sometimes become a form of contagion.